Hey guys, Supermutt here, and I am doing a quick little social studies video since we're in election season right now. So, first off, I voted early. Now, uh, I've seen a lot of these ads down here, in support of Mitt Romney, saying, "Oh, Mr. President, we can't afford 4 more years. Where are the jobs? Blah 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 blah." Okay, I'm gonna address that right now. Okay, first off, do you know the three branches of government? Okay, if you don't, that's okay. I don't expect many of you to know, that's kind of a little bit sad, but okay. The three branches of government are the executive, legislative, and judicial. Executive is the president. Legislative is the Congress, which is the House of Representatives and the Senate. And the judicial is the branch. The courts, which is the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeals, and the district courts. Okay? That's the judicial branch. Now, between the executive and the legislative branch, Congress approves presidential nominations and controls the budget, and it can pass laws over the president's veto and can impeach the president and remove him or her from office. The president can veto congressional legislation. Okay. Now, between the president and the judicial branch, the president can nominate judges. Simple. The court can declare presidential acts unconstitutional, like it has. Bing. Okay? Now, between the legislative, which is Congress, between Congress and the court can declare laws unconstitutional, which it has. So they're doing their job. The Senate confirms the president's nominations. Congress can impeach judges and remove them from office. Okay? Now you got the little triangle thingy. Okay. Now, I've been seeing a lot of crazy signs regarding, apart from those ads saying, "Mr. President, we can't, where are the jobs, blah, 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 blah." Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what the president can and cannot do according to the Constitution. Okay? Ready? Here we go. A president can make treaties with the approval of the Senate, veto bills and sign bills, represent our nation in talks with foreign countries, enforce the laws that Congress passes, enforce. Keyword there, enforce laws. Act as commander-in-chief during a war, call out troops to protect our nation against an attack. Oh, excuse me. Make suggestions about things that should be new laws. Make suggestions about things that should be new laws. Entertained foreign guests. I know a lot of you have been freaking out because the president has bowed. Oh my gosh, he bowed to so-and-so. How could he, make himself lower than... No. It's not anything like that. You gotta give respect to get respect back. Okay? So, since he's representing us as a nation, by showing another world leader, the due respect that they're owed in their culture, that leader's going to give that respect back to our world leader, to our president, back as in our culture. Okay? Now, that's regarding that. Okay, now, recognize foreign countries. He can grant pardons, nominate cabinet members and Supreme Court justices and other high officials. We covered that. Appoint ambassadors. Talk directly to the people about problems. The presidential address that he does, Represent the best interests of all the people. because he is everybody's president. Whether you like him or not, he's your president. Okay? You can agree or disagree with me on that. He is the president of the United States. Now, what the president cannot do. Let me repeat that again. What the president cannot do. The president cannot make laws. So you know the jobs bill and all that? Congress makes laws. Legislative branch, they make laws. Okay? All the laws and the bills are created there. The president cannot make a law. President cannot declare war. The president cannot decide how federal money will be spent. And the president cannot interpret laws. Also, a president cannot choose cabinet members or Supreme Court justices without Senate approval. Okay? Again, president cannot make laws. So, regarding blaming him for, fiscal responsibility and also that, he cannot do Wall Street reform. That has to be created into a law. And if you have a Congress that everything that they do is to make sure that the president looks bad, just because he's not the same political affiliation as they are, the problem lies with the people that make the laws. You can't blame the person that can sign you can't blame the signature for the paperwork. If the paperwork is messed up, you can't blame a signature. That's all the president is a signature regarding all that. Okay? So, crazy people, I love you all, but come on. Really. President cannot make laws. Cannot. At all whatsoever. He can suggest things. He can enforce laws. Okay? But again, his job is to either sign it or deny it. Okay? So, all he can do is just suggest, hey, I would like to see this. Or this is what I feel that we need as a nation. Suggestions. Okay? Cannot make laws. President cannot make laws. Regarding the futures market and the gasoline prices, president does not, that's all part of making laws. Okay? That's all part of that. If the president cannot make laws, then the president is not to blame for prices of gas being up. So those little signs of you guys saying Obama gas, Obama in the next 4 years, the gas is going to be like $10 or something like that. Get off your crazy horse. Really. Please get off the crazy horse. Whatever tea you're drinking, stop. It's time for some coffee. That's all I got to say on that. Again, I love you all and I respect you all. But really know what you're talking about. Okay? Understand what each branch does. It's basic social studies. This is 5th grade social studies. 5th grade. 5th grade. And I can't believe that most of you are going crazy and just blaming stuff just to blame because you're angry. I get you're angry. I get you're frustrated. But the problem with laws is not the president. The problem with laws is Congress. If Congress is not working the way it should, vote them out. Vote them out. Get out there and vote them out. Vote for people that are actually going to be there for the people. Remember the Constitution? We the people? For the people, by the people. Okay? We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. They're no better. They're people. If someone can't do a job, let me give you an example. Okay, I know this is going a little over 5 minutes and stuff like it's getting into 10 minutes and over. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, let's say you own a restaurant. And one of your waiters, basically, no matter what you say, they say, no, I'm not going to do it that way. And they do it their own way. And you've written them up and written them up and written them up. Now you've written them up already 10 times. How many more times are you going to continue to write them up before you fire them? Because you would fire someone like that, wouldn't you? That they're not doing their job? Congress works for the people. We are their employers. We pay them through our taxes. Do you get that, America? We pay Congress, we pay the House of Representatives and the Senate through our taxes. We pay the government through our taxes. We pay them. They are our employees to a degree. And as Americans, if you know, as let's just put that in the whole boss and employee situation again. If an employee's not up to snuff, then you fire them and hire another employee that can do the job. Same thing goes with elections. Elections are your way of firing or hiring someone to do the job that you believe that they say they can do. Okay? It's like an interview process. They're up there debating on why you should hire them to do the job that you are looking for them to do. Get it? Fire Congress. Fire the congressional representatives that are not doing their job, that are not representing the people, that are just sitting there saying no to everything, not representing their districts, doing everything that they can to represent themselves and to stay in power. You know, do what you have to do voting-wise, to vote them out. You know, enough is enough, America. We've suffered enough. This Congress is not doing their job. These employees are not doing their jobs. It's time to fire them and to bring in new employees that will do the job. All right, America? We are not a theocracy. We are a democracy. Okay? We are not a Christian state. We're not a Muslim state. We're not anything religious. We are not a religious institution. We are not a church. We're not a synagogue. We're not any religion or theology. We are a democracy. And we're also in dire straits at this point. Haha, yeah, dire. We need to stop the craziness and get this country back in order. We need to stop blaming each other and scapegoating because of other people's rights and not paying attention to, oh, well, the employees are not doing the job, but they're trying to smokescreen me to look another way so that I don't blame them for not doing their job. Do you get it? When an employee doesn't do their job, fire them. Let them go. And hire a new employee. So America, I am tasking you to fire the employees that don't work and hire new ones that do. Can you do that? I know you can. And I trust that you can. Again, now you know the three branches of government. The executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Makes laws, signs them into law. Makes laws, cannot make laws. Get it? Alright, there we go. So again, America, I love you all, and I'm proud to be an American citizen, but sometimes you all drive me crazy. Supermutt out.